Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So glad you could be joining us today for our live coverage of the MVSSEA Fall 2020 Valorant League. My name is Jerry, my partner here is Michael, and we have the pleasure of bringing you tonight's game between Vancouver College and Cambie, and it's all going down on Bind. As always, Michael is here with his trusty analysis. What do you make of these teams, Michael?
Yeah, last time we saw VC was a pretty interesting game. They were down 3-9 on Haven on their attacker side, but as soon as they switched to the defender side, it's almost like they came alive. They bounced back and actually came back to win the game. I believe it was 13-11, so that was pretty impressive from them. And from all their games that we've seen so far, obviously there's only been 2, but historically, VC's much stronger side would be the CT side or the defender side.
Yeah.
In both games they've played, that's where they get the majority of their rounds. Yeah. And as I mentioned earlier, in that last game, that's where they completely came back from that huge disadvantage. What I would like to see is if VC is going to be more aggressive on their attacker side. Their problems in the past have been that their attacker side isn't aggressive enough, and so they're just getting kept out of the sight, and I really hope to see that change tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Vancouver College, starting on the defender side, Cambie had the map pick. They were going to be starting on the defender side. As Michael was saying, that is the stronger side for them. Looks like we're going to be hopping straight into the pistol here, as we're going to see the first round between these two teams on Bind. And Cambie right now not committing too much to either site, just kind of staying in market, staying in mid. They haven't committed to a single site yet. Looks like they're going to kind of put a little bit of pressure on each site. Look at what kind of defenses Vancouver College has to show on either site. And that could be a smart move from them. But it does look like it's going to be a B take here. All the players moving towards the hookah position. There are only two players on the B side. However, there is and Vert with the opening pick onto the Vancouver College side. Sorry, the Cambie side, excuse me. And follows up with second in the round. Does get traded out. Oh, a nice headshot coming out from Unco. And it's going to be a clean sweep by the look of things here. Is able to get a constellation frag, but it is 4 players staying alive for the side of Vancouver College. They do continue to be dominant on the defender side, and they do take their first round.
Yeah, that was a pretty clean round for them, all things considered. They were just completely kept out of the B site there, and that first kill with the Killjoy Molly, that's probably what, really gave them the huge advantage, especially on pistol round. You don't have much firepower to be able to take something like that back, so that first kill was almost the reason that VC won that round. Gonna look like a push towards B again. Oh, nice tap on the regular. Oh, get the second, get the third! JC Pog is able to get a kill back, but at this point, that's only one trade. And actually, it looks like VC is going to rotate many of their players over to B, but 2 of them will go back, expecting, and they're correct in their assumption that the Jet's going to be heading there. Jet is able to dash out of the way. Still a 2-on-4. And both players on the Cambie side are pretty low in HP. Morigin getting the kill onto Dominator. And Unco, last kill onto JC Pog. Clean round once again for Vancouver College.
Yeah, we've said it before. The Vancouver College side, they are extremely dominant on the CT side. This is where they're getting most of their rounds. On the other games, we saw that epic comeback, like we said, on Haven. Majority of those rounds, it was a 9-3 half. Majority of those rounds were pulled back on the CT side, only allowing then the other team to get 2 rounds on the attacker side. And if you just let that thing sink in, this is an extremely CT sided team. So if they can, get a build up of rounds here, that could be great for them moving forward into this game. It's going to be a half buy here from the side of Cambie as they look to progress a little bit towards The A site. Phoenix is alone in hookah for a lurk,
Feeling sight.
if that's required.
Out of charges.
Killjoy is now... Oh, she does get the timing. Oh, it does get bested by the Omen. Omen pushing through. Oh, the Vancouver College Omen as well. He's pushing up with the stinger. This could be a lot of information. Does get one tick. Drop the spike as well. He has all the information. Does get the second as well with the stinger on the A site, and they know where the last one is. Just a matter of shooting him now, but he does get the first. Able to heal himself now, but does get bested by the Vandal at long range by the Brimstone. It's third on the board for the side of Vancouver College.
Yeah, and at this point, I think Cambie needs to... At this point, this is really the first time that Cambie can actually really do anything. In the past few rounds, you know, losing that pistol round, not having enough money to buy into the second and third round, that gives VC a huge advantage, and they weren't able to overcome that. But now, going into this fourth round, looks like that we will be able to have buys. Vert on the interesting weapon choice of an Odin. We've seen this before, and it has turned out good results, so I'm excited to see this. Looks like it's going to be an A push. Reyna going to flash out immediately. Origin hiding. Will she get caught? Does get a pick onto Nathan.
Oh.
Gets a second. Not even traded yet, but Cambie pulling it back. Third. Fourth. Incredible plays. Eventually is getting traded by Omen, but at this point, so he's pretty low, and we already have 2 players over on B. At the very least, he'll get the plant.
Spike planted.
Oh, almost. Oh, sees the head, isn't able to connect. And Odin. That's not the amount of impact we expected from the Odin, just because of Mori's amazing 4K, but nevertheless.
Yeah, Vert just sweeping up the last kill of that 4K, finishing off the ace for his team with the Odin, no less. Just a great play all around from the Vancouver College side. Again, a fourth on the board for them. And for Cambie, they're going to have to... They're kind of on their hind legs with their economy at this point. Looks like they're going to have to take a little bit of a... Looks like they're going to be forcing, so good for them. Only a shorty on the jet. But they are able to get full shields. A currently undefeated Vancouver College on the defender side. Looks like it's going to be a B lane here. Irregular on the Vandal. We saw his good work earlier to get that 3K with the Ghost. Does put the smoke down. Able to peek out. Oh, it does get bested by Nathan, but Vert again saving the day with his Odin. His second of the game with Odin. And he has his ult ready and poised for an upcoming B take. He's able to grab the gun. Looks like they're going to be going towards A site with the spike. Omen is here alone. There's other 2. Morrigan again, looking to deliver the goods with their ult. Ooh, nearly doesn't get the aim on the both. This robot could be everything, although, oh, the jet. Just the ult aim, the flying ult aim, not quite doing her justice. Reyna able to grab a gun and able to get the pick, so good work from her. It is a 3v. It is a 3v1, the best shot yet for Cambie. As they get the spike down, there's going to be a recon ball for information. Reyna with no choice, kind of trapped in this little corner here, looking probably to save the operator up here, but I'm not sure if she's aware of that drone or not. Getting right up close and personal. Nearly getting the aim onto is expecting one, so just if the Reyna isn't careful, she could get caught out here. Nice shots are doing a lot of damage from the Dominator. And looks like it's going to be the save for both teams. So Reyna, although she's not careful, she might not be able to save this op. Tries to get the pick, isn't able, and does lose the op. That's unfortunate, but a good round to get on the board for Cambie.
Yeah, and starting out that round, almost looked like VC had the advantage there with being able to get the first information onto where Cambie was, and being able to, even though it was traded, they were able to completely lock them out of the B site, but, you know, Cambie's quick thinking, able to completely just switch plans, head to the A site, and, you know, the things just went the direction of Cambie in that round. This time does look like we're going to have a Phoenix lurking on A. Or not, that's also cool. This looks like it'll be a B split at least then. Bomb's heading towards hookah. Irregular could get good information here. Knows that at least Sova's here and Reyna. We're gonna see them pushing into hookah. They have hookah, but unfortunately they are smoked off.
His ult could be huge here.
Smoke's down.
Yeah.
If they're not careful.
Beacon here.
Doesn't look like the ult's gonna be used yet. Will TP. All three players now are on A. Looks like JC Pog will be taking a page out of Vert's book with the Odin. And look at this. There's only one defender on the site. Oh, Mori just 2 kills. Oh, unable to use the Odin to get that back. Dominator though, nice shot. 1v3, Cambie's only hope, but will get taken out by Mori Jin. Another multi-kill.
Yeah, what a round it's been. What a game it's been so far for Mori Jin. Absolutely great work on the A side, just locking down all the executes. She's able to rotate and be of use to her team whenever she needs. And that's just great stuff from her in general. 5v1 to 5v1 to Vancouver College. Like I said, this is they are a bit of a defender-sided team, so this is where they want to be, certainly. If they can get a couple more on the board and they can sit kind of like on a higher perch for the rest of the game, if they can go maybe 9 rounds at the half, that would be a good result for them. But it does look like it's going to be the B split here. Regular needs to be careful not to be caught out. Does has his ult in case he chooses to use it. He's gonna fall down onto site. Gets 2 headshots onto Long. He's gonna be close. They're not gonna check him. Oh, they look straight at each other. Sakujima able to pull 1 back. Pull 2 back, sorry, with his Vandal. And looks like it's gonna have to be the save here for Dominator. That's absolutely crushing for the side of Cambie, but Vancouver College again. The defender-sided teams, they do need these rounds. They are going convincingly in their favor, though. That is a plus side for them. And for Cambie here, if they can get 1, maybe 2 picks, if they're not careful, if they go hunting for this gun, that would be ideal, right? Even though it won't do wonders for their economy, the side of Vancouver College, they don't have too much of a bank built up. No players just close to maxing.
30 seconds left.
They will be able to buy into the next round. Maybe you get, a couple more picks moving forward, and that's going to be really, really impactful for the economy on the Vancouver College side. Maybe even forcing them into an eco or maybe a half buy. That way you can get a couple more rounds on, down on the defender side if you're
10
on the
seconds
side of Cambie.
left.
Does look like none of them are going to be pushing. It's going to be 6 for Vancouver College, and it's going to be the save for the Sova.
Rounds like this where Vancouver College is quickly able to get rid of the rest of the Cambie side team, I don't think they're going to go hunting. They just want these rounds, and they want to guarantee that they will win it, Like you mentioned, if they went hunting, there could be a slight possibility that in a miraculous event, Cambie could take it if 2 players went hunting and got caught out. But at this point, it looks like Vancouver College just wants to keep these rounds that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Going to this next round, looks like Cambie wants to switch things up and head for A for a change.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Now this spot from Reyna, this could be quite huge, considering the players in bathrooms right now. We'll actually catch. Oh, gets the Phoenix, but that info is given over to Cambie. Ult instantly destroyed. Oh, isn't able to get the shot. Oh, second kill.
Flawless.
Oh, and Vert.
Odin.
Yeah, sweeping it up. Weapon of choice with Odin. They do have the money to buy the Odin every round, and looks like doing great work with it. I mean, just great stuff from her so far with Odin. I mean, just considering the weapon, maybe it's somewhat unorthodox, but I mean, they did on the side of Cambie, they did expend 1 ult on that take, but that wasn't too terrible. All things considered, you had the players from Vancouver College also using their ult. That was kind of a partial investment from them. They're going to be able to pull out all the guns for this round. But this is quite a crucial round if they want to even up this half, kind of have a chance of being level at the half. Oh, a nice flick up to kill the. Whoa. Just not quite the aim onto the Reyna. That flash doing great work. Vert again with the Odin. Able to sweep down one, but Jet quick with the trade, and the B side is all Cambie's. This could be the round that we are talking about. He does shoot out Sunco. Oh, it does get the pick onto the Vancouver College op, bringing out, and the Odin again. Oh, it does get another shot. Could be still doable here. Not quite sure where all the players are, but gonna try her damn best. Ooh, the spray nearly evading Sudhi, but able to pull it back right under control. Great second on the round for on the board. Sorry for Cambie.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good round for Cambie, pushing up long extremely quickly, immediately able to deal with that long player. And as soon as that was open for them, they were able to just swarm site and overpower that Killjoy holding. And after that, you know, VC did try. They tried to use the Omen TP to get over to site to try to pull it back, but unfortunately that just wasn't enough at that time. Looks like Cambie will opt to go B again, but it does look like we have 3 players on that site this time, so how well this goes for them is going to be interesting. Drone's gonna push Hookah. Reyna flashing out, nothing seen so far, but this Molly could deny them.
Smoke's down.
But already out,
Oh,
pushing site, and Irregular just trapped here at this point. Getting shot from every possible place. Oh, reloading. This might not be the best time, but does get the kill. Oh, and traded. But Bert, 2 kills with the Odin.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Down to the last player, Sova.
Oh, the 2.
That was a
Finally.
good try.
Yeah, finally bested by the classic. I think the most players there ran out of bullets. We're switching for another Odin. It just doesn't stop, doesn't it? This is hilarious gameplay. A little bit of banter going on between the 2 teams. But yeah, 8th on the board for Vancouver College. Good recovery after that loss. They're in the second last round there that we saw. But again, like, this isn't a huge huge lead, all things considered. You know, they are a little bit, I would say, they have a little bit of work to do on the T side. So I wouldn't count Cambie out of this one just yet. Looks like there's going to be a B lane. I do want to see more of a tactical play, not in terms of, you know, extensive strats or anything. I would like to see Cambie throw maybe a fake or 2, maybe throw a couple of, have a couple of rotates be pulled, have a couple of players rotating off the site for no reason. But right now, they just seem to be pushing blindly. Right as I say that, all 5 players take the TP, and they're gonna look to do a fast A take. But all of this information is quickly given over to the side of Vancouver College. They're able to rotate all their players over. 4 already. Oh, it's 2 fast picks, 3 rather. 2 going in favor of Vancouver College. A 3rd and a 4th is now a 4v1 for the Sova. And gets wall banged as well to finish out the round. 9-2 for the side of Vancouver College.
Last round in the
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea from Cambie again. You know, Cambie's problem is not their ideas. Honestly, their ideas for these executes are pretty good. It's just they gotta work on the small details. That idea to just immediately TP over to the A side, we saw this earlier, and this almost worked. But unfortunately, VC already had 3 players on the A site, and they were all concentrated in the bathrooms area, and you know, they just weren't able to get out of there.
Yeah, I think potentially if they had the Omen do a fake TP or something like that, they know Cambie's, you know, Vancouver College is expecting Cambie to do a full rotate over to the A site. So maybe if that fake TP could have caught off 1 or 2 players on the rotate. Oh, nice shot by Security. Even grabbing the saved Vandal.
And Cambie's going to actually commit to an A take instead.
Out of charges.
3 players here. Oh, looking away, but saved by teammate. Looks like they do have A site. Oh, the Hunter's Fury, and all the ults are coming out of this time. Regular kill onto the Sova, completely denying his ult. Down to a 3v3. Cambie does have sight, and all 3 players on the VC side are just trapped in heaven. So this Molly could deny quite a bit. And players, once again, just gonna immediately rotate over to the opposite side.
Oh,
Vert, once again without it, bested by the
Let's get taken
knives.
down.
Jet's ult still active.
30
And it's
seconds
only
left.
going back to A. This team just constantly teleporting
player
around.
standing.
Oh,
Nice shot by a regular onto JC. But this team, they have no problems with teleporting. No wonder they chose
Absolutely.
Mind.
yeah. Even showing us another teleport just there.
The amount of teleports we've had in this round is just crazy.
Absolutely.
Down to a 2v1, Sudi's gonna have to pull off some magic. Oh,
Oh,
irregular third kill. Unfortunately, just not able to hold on 5 HP. What can you say? At least Cambie got the bomb.
bullets.
Unfortunately, that won't matter because we're now switching over to the second half.
Switching sides.
The bullets, they're just gleaming through the wall for regular there. Just absolutely with the wall bang. Just and that first kill as well, that reaction time to get that headshot into the Jet. I mean, I barely saw it myself. That was a wonderful shot by him. As we look to switch sides here. Cambie now in green on your screen. They are the defender side, and Vancouver College, the attacker side, now in red. Let's see if this team has prepared anything for their T side to close this match out in a somewhat dominant fashion, but again, Cambie with a real huge chance of coming back into this one. Don't count them out just yet. It's gonna be all the information there. Moving out of the way of the paranoia. Is going to be prepared for this fight on long. Does get the dink, does get the kill. Morrigan again contributing with her frenzy. Looking to do everything here. But they are going to be rotating towards A, and
Cover going out.
looks like Vancouver College has a trick or two up their sleeve for the T side. They are going to be planting on the A side. All the players here at B, all 4 players. It is a 4v4 at this time. Vert changes that with the first pick with the frenzy. As Cambie look for a way back into the site, it is a 3v4. Does get the pick, does get the equalizing pick, but Morrigan's there to pull it back. Sudhi with a third in the round.
Player remaining.
The ace taken from him, but still a winnable round for them. Smoke going on the bomb. Looks like it might be the hold here. We're not quite sure. Uncle's calling the bluff. It might not be right. And he gets the ninja defuse as well. And the consolation frag. Oh, it just all fell apart there, wasn't it? Unco calling the bluff and just not quite able to pull the round back in Vancouver College's favor.
Yeah, VC had sight. They had almost every advantage, and unfortunately, they just didn't expect. They just didn't expect that, and honestly, I wouldn't either. That was a very ballsy move to just hold the defuse.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
Don't know what to make of that. Does look like VC's going to go for another A take. Going a lot slower this time, though. Some presence revealed. Oh, JC anticipating the bathrooms push.
That's a pretty good guess.
Oh.
Here.
And looks like VC is also going to be taking the trick of teleporting around. But our Secure is gonna just immediately push onto site. Looks like the bomb's actually here. A bunch of the side of Cambie got sold over to that B site. Once again, spike planted. JC could have a kill here. Gets a nice shot onto Unco.
Oh,
a second. Oh. Will they go for the defuse again? Looks like they're gonna go for it. This one. Oh, unfortunately, irregular taken out by Nathan, and JC will get the defuse.
Morrison, let's get a consolation frag. Able to get away with a second as well. Surely no more, but good 2 kind of consolation frags to take a little bit of that money away from the side of Cambie again. They are. This match is going a little bit like we predicted. Vancouver College is not able to quite get their footing on the T side. Again, neither of these teams can be counted out of the game at this point. If you're just tuning into us just now, we have Cambie versus Vancouver College. Cambie is the defender side. They are on green on your screen. Again, taking all the information. Not quite able to get it all. It's Grim on kind of late push out with the spike, not giving away too much information. The Omen does have the Odin. He's going to be going over to the A site. We're able to get an important opening pick. And it's going to be an early 4v5 for the side of Vancouver College. As Silva here himself on the B site. Nathan able to pull a delayed take of the trade back. Good damage onto the Reyna, but she can heal, remember. As the information that Morrigan is at the B site, they are spread out. It looks like they're gonna be trying to commit to a B take here. Sylvan trying not to get picked off. He's falling back for his teammates, which is a smart call. It looks like they're all gonna be rotating towards the A site. Jet has the conscience of mind to go back and check, but I'm not sure she knows which way it's coming from. The timing might best them here. They are gonna be rotating back towards the A site. Silva caught with his knife out.
30 seconds left.
Not quite the aim onto the Jet. Oh, it does get a nice headshot from across the map. And it's going to be Sati Shirley looking to save here. Or is he going to try for it? I think he's having some ideas. He did pull off that awesome 4K and Ninja defuse earlier. Surely not one here. As he works his way into the A site. And there are just so many angles that he has to clear. They have just moved themselves into every possible angle. He has to work through many layers. He's going to get the first fight. First fight delivered to him. Best chance he has possibly. Oh, the timing on the smoke just not quite his friend. Kurojima able to pull one back for their first on the T side, attacker side.
Yeah, and speaking of timing, that bomb timer just did not favor him whatsoever. That bomb went down early enough that he just didn't have time to slowly push into sight like he wanted. He was able to get the first pick, but then after that, you know, the bomb timer is already nearing completion, so he just felt the need to rush in, and unfortunately, he will get caught out for that.
Exactly, Vancouver College playing that really smartly, just playing their clock. The clock is their best friend there, and they certainly used it as such.
Yeah, this time doesn't look like VC have an established idea of where they plan to go. Spread out across the map.
Oh!
First pick, Odin on Nathan.
I'm not sure they quite spotted the 2 on A short. This could be a missed call. A little bit of a misread. 4 here on B site.
Oh. Bird.
Although Bird
Nice
is
pick.
causing a distraction.
3 on 3. But, once again, VC have the A site. And it looks like the rotates will finally come in from the side of Cambie.
Shadows traveling.
This Phoenix really needs to pick up the pace at this point. Or once again, they're gonna lose simply to time.
Yeah. It's a good position.
Oh,
but...
this is a pretty good push. Oh, but Nathan, 2 kills. Oh, Reyna just teleport away, but we'll eventually get it. And Cambie will get the defuse. Wow, that Odin.
The Odin doing all the work, getting all the information, preoccupied, is able to grab the invincibility and just get away, but unfortunately not for long. Just hot on their heels, chasing down the Vandal.
Yeah, and the margins are getting closer and closer. 11-5.
Do bear in mind they still have a good 8 rounds that they have to take in a row if they want to close this one out in regulation. Not an easy task by any means. However, we believe that it could happen. Looks like a heavy alien here from the side of Vancouver College. But it is a 3-man stack on the A site, so I'm not sure if this will favor them. Maybe they'll change their mind. Maybe they're looking for a fast TP play here, but yeah, just right now taking it quite slow, maybe smoking off heaven for the players in showers. Unfortunately, no one quite up there. Reyna absolutely confident and holds alone at B. And the Omen's already here. Sakurajima able to get the first pick. Good work from them to get onto the site. Able to use the ults to their advantage. They are able to claw 2 picks back. Oh, pushing through and gets caught. Vert gets caught by Nathan. That's a huge frag to be giving up. Reyna now left in the 3v1 and gets caught out by Nathan again. A third with the Odin for their 6th on the CT side.
Wow, the Odin and winning the round. That seems like we have the key to success here now.
Is that how you're gonna play Valorant from now on, Michael?
Just buy Odin as early as possible. Easy rounds. 11-6. This is getting closer and closer. And at this point, you know, coming back to what I mentioned at the beginning of the game, VC seems to have come pretty far in their ability on the attacker side.
Absolutely.
But they keep running out of steam after they've taken the site.
Absolutely. Omen all
Looks like they're going to be rushing up B.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get smoked down. Not going to push it. Even looks like they're going to retreat back to A. They have baited one player's rotation. But it looks like Omen's going to go back to swap. Oh, those two players. VC completely no idea where anyone is right now.
Yeah.
Oh, this Odin. Let's see if Vert and the Odin are able to make something magical happen.
There's an alarming amount of Odins in the game right now.
Oh,
not able.
Unfortunately.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, coming out from Raze.
Oh,
Joke's over. You're
just hit
dead.
the edge of the wall. Surely not quite what you wanted.
Oh, once again, rotating onto the A site. Very common theme with this map.
30 seconds left. There.
Oh, looks like they found at least one of the players. Jet's gonna dash into the bullets. Oh, that's gonna be unlucky. 3v3,
Spike planted.
and Spike will go down. Oh, unfortunately, Odin not able to connect. Secure a headshot. Almost looks like Cambie don't have a plan yet for how to get out of this situation. All 3 players on the VC side are in relatively secured areas, and this bomb is planted pretty open, so whatever Cambie wants to do, they're gonna have to do it pretty quick. Oh, first kill, but secure it once again. And Unko, final kill, 12-4. We're on match point now.
12-6, Michael.
Oh, 12-6. I'm apparently blind.
Out of charge.
Michael's a little bit tired. Classes are quite difficult, I assume. Looks like Cambie's not gonna go for the Odin yet. They were looking to play 6 rounds in a row for overtime. Not out of the question. Gonna be difficult, like I said, but not entirely out of the question just yet. 12-6. Let's see what Vancouver College can do on the attacker side to close out the map. As they fall into a bit of a default, players on each angle looking to pressure, find any mistakes, find any aggressive picks. But Cambie playing it safe. They don't want to give any of those up. Oh, this could be a pick for Vert with the Odin. She does have the bomb, so that is... Oh! Double kill headshots in quick succession for me.
On my mark.
For the Phoenix, absolutely great stuff. Just able to get away from the nade. As Cambie brings it into a 3v2, a favorable situation for them, but they have given up control of the B site. I don't think they know that Reyna's here just yet, necessarily. Oh, Vert does get better of him. Brings it back to the 2v2 with the Odin.
Stim beacon down.
Sova and Jet. If there was a time that they could show us what they're made of, now would be the time. Oh, great guess as to Sova's location. But there's going to be the 2v1. See what Jet has to show here. Vert 3 with the Odin. And Irregular able to close it out. Takes the final kill away. And
Interesting. Looks like, once again, Riot's amazing programming skills.
Hello, Riot? Hello?
Well, VC did win 13-6.
Yeah, it's gonna be a win here, ladies and gentlemen. VC able to take it 13-6 over Cambie. Looks like we're gonna get a bonus round here. Not quite sure what this is about.
Well, this is quite interesting. Never seen this happen before.
No, and all the players except for Unco seems to have left the game.
Aside
Me
from
as well.
this small technical difficulty, VC did win 13-6 this game.
13-6, yeah.
Yeah, that first half on defender side was extremely dominant from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
10-2.
Like we mentioned, that was the key for them for winning that Haven game, right? They get those rounds on the CT side, and they had that side first, so they had a margin for error. Cambie had a way smaller margin for error, so I think that confidence, just having that amount of rounds, played into their ability to kind of pull the rounds in on the attacker side. By no means were the rounds especially clean. I would like to see a little bit more from them, perhaps a little bit of practice on the attacker side, but absolutely, yeah, great work for them to recover.
30 seconds left.
Just close out the game and finish it 16-6. And for the side of Cambie, that was a great performance from them, able to get a couple crucial rounds off of the side of Vancouver College. Again, they are just looking to prepare themselves for the future, for the next couple of games, the more important kind of games coming up, as opposed to worrying about kind of the games that are occurring right now. So I think for them, there is a little bit of work to be done, but overall, yeah, good performance from them, able to get crucial rounds, like I said.
Yeah, and I was honestly quite surprised when VC, with VC on the attacker side. This time, they were able to get sight. Almost, maybe not easily, but they were able to get sight this time. The surprise comes from they weren't able to hold sight despite the fact that their defender side was the most dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess, goes to show there could be a difference in the dynamics of how they're thinking about how to play out the round. But yeah, that was quite an interesting game. Cambie making a damn good try at coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
string together the rounds to get them to 7. I mean, 6. That was the round from the technical difficulty. It is 13-6. If you're just joining us, we do apologize. The game has already finished. It went 13-6 in favor of Cambie. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties. We're mulling over the game at the moment.
Yeah, but other than that, this was a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
Our next few games coming up will be tomorrow, Saturday the 14th at 8 p.m. And after that, Sunday, November 15th at 8 p.m. Tomorrow's game will be St. Thomas versus Vantech, and Sunday's game will be Burn Creek versus St. Thomas. So, you get to see St. Thomas 2 days in a row. If you're a fan of them, that's good for you, I guess. But without further ado, I guess that's it from us. Thanks for tuning in.